one gives a fuck about what you have to say.
Excuse me?
Greetings.
Gepriesen.
What do you have?
Ada address.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
What do you have? Let's talk about the...
Sehr gut. Hi, Kenneth. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Greetings to you two. Christ! Pardon me.
Now the other side. Mein Gott.
Mana ceweknya?
I don't think so. Greetings to you. What do you want?
Good afternoon.
I want to ask about...
I know you.
I've got a dress for...
Oh, love. Wow, it's gorgeous.
It's all yours. Now, what can you tell me about Naz and his visits?
Of course, it's the same every time. I go upstairs to prepare a bath for him. It can't be too hot or too cold. And then Adam gives me this fragrant oil, and I have to mix that in.
That's some special treatment, isn't it?
We don't do that for anyone else. I hear it's awfully expensive, but only the best for Councillor Nars. Well, that's what Adam says.
I understand.
Well, then he has his bath, eats and drinks and discusses important issues with Adam and the other wealthy guests. And then he usually goes home or stays on with some girl. It depends.
Could you show me the fragrant oil?
I ain't got it. Adam's really careful with it, so he only gives it to me when Councillor Nars comes. Then he locks it up somewhere in his room upstairs.
You said Naz talks to Adam during bathing. What about? Do you know?
No, I don't. I don't listen to them. Boring stuff, usually. About the city council, about money, blah, blah, blah. I mind my own business.
What does the oil look like? Is it in some picture?
No, it's a bit like perfume. Aye, and it's got something painted on it. Colourful flowers like.
What would happen if you broke the little bottle, say, or someone stole it?
Don't say that. Not even as a joke. That would be the death of me. Adam would hit the roof, but Nars would be even more pissed off.
You always asked for it, eh?
Sometimes I wonder if he only comes here because he likes the way the bath smells. He can't stop praising it. It's like it puts him under a spell or something.
Right. I was just curious. But I've got to go now. Thanks for the chat.
Thank you for the dress. See you later.
At your service, sir.
Fine wares here. Quality merchandise. My respects.
It's money. Then
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Stay.
Belum tidur ya.
What are you doing here? What the hell is this?
That's rank. Ugh.
But I closed that door. Why is it open? Now, why is this open? I should look inside my chests to see if anything's missing.
Lupa tutup pintu.
Let's hope he enjoys the herbs.
What the hell is this? Hey! What are you doing here? You're not allowed. Come now. You've no right to...
God damn it, dia kenapa nggak tidur sih?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you. Come on. Crawl all over it. And bite to your heart's content.
Hah.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Careful.
Green vendor. I'm sure he'll find the time to make you something nice.
Heel. Free. Here you go. Take it.
Go! Quick! Gah! Go! Whoa, whoa.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
I was at Adam's bathhouse.
And how did it go? Tell me.
I asked about Naz, and let's say he won't feel as comfortable there as he used to.
That sounds good. At least he might be willing to talk to me now.
Oh, so I don't forget, I brought you something. This is some precious oil they mix into his bath. He's crazy about it, it seems. So you can surprise him when he turns up here.
That's great. Thank you.
What are we going to do now? Wait?
Well, there's one more councillor we could get on our side.
Who?
Councillor Tuchmacher. Apparently, some nobleman accused him of swindling his customers, and he has some problems now, or something like that. If you go to him and ask, maybe he'd appreciate some help.
Who is this Tuchmacher? What else do you know about him?
He's a master tailor and draper. He has a shop in Town Hall Street. And he's one of the councillors who's likely to vote for Adam. He was always a bastard.
You know each other?
It depends on what you mean. We had a bit of a row some years back, and he's pissed off with me. I'd never have thought that moron would be on the council.
What about the other councillors? Have you spoken to any?
I've given bribes and promised favours, but nothing is certain. Unless Naz is eating out of the palm of my hand, we need every vote we can get.
All right. I'll go and see him and find out what...
Oh, a bit of a row? Maybe it'd be best not to say I sent you. He might not take kindly to it.
All right. Don't worry.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Masih tidur.
I apologize.
Terus si baju nggak sini?
Easy. Good horse. Go!
Ah, that hurts, you idiot.
Whoa!
Like, break a...
Is there a problem here?
Oh, good fellow, you're heaven sent. Help me. They want to kick the shit out of me.
Listen,
You better stay out of this. This doesn't concern you, so be on your way.
You saw nothing, heard nothing. Now off with you.
What did he do? Did he steal something?
Worse again, he cheated at dice.
That's not true.
Don't lie, you fuck!
Leave him alone. Do you get a kick out of threatening him when he's grovelling on the ground? That's pathetic.
Cheating is pathetic.
And it's not the first time he's done it. Last time, he got away with it. But today, he's going to pay for it.
Oh, have some compassion. I could be a widower by morning.
What's wrong with your wife?
She's sick. Deathly ill. Don't believe him. He lies like a dog, this one.
What's wrong with your wife? Describe the symptoms.
She's got cramps and fits. Nasty ones. And her fingers are turning grey. And her toes are even worse. One moment she's got the chills, the next she's boiling hot.
That sounds like St. Anthony's fire. Instead of playing dice in the tavern, you should be praying your wife survives.
Wait, you're nursing her at home?
And you're touching her?
Well, I have to. She's as frail as a petal.
Get away from me! You're gonna spread that vile plague!
Oh, quick! Let's get out of here before he touches any of us!
Let's go, before we catch something.
Yeah.
I heard you're having trouble with some noblemen.
What's that got to do with you?
Nothing. But maybe I could help you.
And you just feel like helping me, do you? Because you've got a big heart? I don't buy it. What's your game?
Do the municipal bathhouse and the clean tax mean anything to you?
Of course! I'm a member of the Kuttenberg Council.
So, when you're going to choose the bathhouse, I need you to vote for the Kingfisher.
Why are you interested in bathhouses?
Let's say it's in my interest if they make a profit. I contributed to the furnishings, and I expect to get a return on that soon.
Oh, I see what you mean. Aye, why not? If you can help me, my vote is yours. But only if you succeed.
It's a deal. What's it all about, then?
I had a bit of a quarrel with Sir Jan of Leschin, and I need someone young and strong to take my place in a duel.
You're gonna fight?
You'll do the fighting, and that will settle our dispute. Do you agree?
What did you quarrel about?
Just a silly misunderstanding. Some nobleman's servant ordered a coat for his lord, except he kept urging me, and I ran out of the right fabric. So I used a different fabric in some places, and the lord noticed and accused me of swindling him.
Well, you did, didn't you?
What was I supposed to do? I'd also have been in trouble if I didn't deliver it on time.
All right. What happened next?
I wanted the bailiff to adjudicate, because I'm on good terms with him. But the nobleman insisted it to be resolved under the law of the realm, because the city law doesn't apply to him, and that means settling the dispute under the watchful eyes of God, by combat.
What are the rules of the duel?
You don't need to worry. It's not to the death.
What weapons?
Well, as I'm not a nobleman, I'm not allowed to use a sword, but you can use a mace, flail, or a hunting sword.
Oh, great. And armor?
No plate armor.
And the nobleman?
He can have everything. Sword and armor.
That's hardly a fair fight.
That's by the by, though. If I'm in the right, you'll beat him even with a stick. God's hand will guide you.
Well, I hope so. Why don't you refuse to fight the duel if you don't feel up to it?
Are you out of your mind? Disobey a nobleman? I could end up battered black and blue, or swinging from the end of a rope. What's more, I'm in the right. I've never stolen anything, and God's favor will prove it.
Have you had this kind of problem with customers before?
Never! I've never had any complaints before this. I had a good reputation in Kuttenberg, and now I'm disgraced.
It won't be my first duel, so why not? I'll take your place.
I'm glad I've found someone with courage.
Where's the duel going to take place?
The dueling spot is secret. It's out of town, so we'll go there together. If you're ready, we can set off right away.
Let's go.
I'm here like we agreed, sir.
Tuchmacher. Who's this with you?
My champion. He's going to fight in my name.
Sir?
I would laugh in your face here and now, but that wouldn't be chivalrous. So I'll just ask if you're ready, lad.
I'm ready.
You have to say it's of your own free will.
I, Henry of Skalitz, fully aware of all the risks, am prepared to represent Tuchmacher in combat to restore his honor, and I shall win or lose in his name. Let God's will decide the outcome.
If you fight as well as you speak, you could be a worthy opponent. I was afraid Tuchmacher would beg for forgiveness. Shall we begin?
Let's get on with it.
Hold on. What's that in your hand? You can only use a weapon befitting Tuchmacher's rank, which means a flail or a hunting sword. Get the right weapon or there won't be any duel.
All right. No need to lose your temper. I'll get a different weapon.
Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child.
Well?
Let's go then.
Today, these two nobles, Sir Kuttenberg, both met the combat. Are you ready? Begin.
Oh my god.
The duel is over, and God's providence.
Easy. Nice and slow. heard
What's
nothing.
And you do off.
So,
I
I can...
Oh, but
It's a bit...
I had
You're gonna...
you. Do you?
What did you...
So.
Well, you did...
What was that?
All right.
I want and that by.
What are the...
You don't.
What?
Well, but you can.
And the...
He can.
That's hard.
That's God's.
Why do...
Are you? I could. What's more?
Have you had...
No, I have.
It won't be... Where's the...
The Jew. So if you.
Let's go.
I'm here. Took my.
Sir?
So I'll just...
I'm ready.
You have.
And I...
If you... Shall we?
Let's be God.
Today, these nobles couldn't both the Are you begin?
For the cross!
Out of breath already? Is that all you've got?
And God's providence determined the winner. You have heard God's
A bandage! Quick! Phew. I hope that's enough.
You really gave him what for? From the right, from the left. Hurry, strike. Thanks. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. I hope you'll fulfill your side of our deal now.
Most certainly.
And next time, don't resolve your disputes by combat.
Next time, I'll be careful who I make coats for. Ha 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 ha.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Well done. You were better. But that Tuchmacher is just a devious little burger. He's laughing now. Because he got the better of a nobleman. But justice will catch up with him one day.
Go! Quick! Go! Go! Quick!
Are you blind?
I went to see Tuchmacher.
How did it go? Will he vote for us?
He had a quarrel with some nobleman who challenged him to a duel.
A duel? Like a fencing one? I didn't think people still fought duels. Aren't they banned?
If you've got blue blood, you can do what you like.
That's true. It's the same everywhere. What did he want from you?
He didn't dare fight himself, so he was looking for a champion.
And how did it turn out?
He'll help us.
Really? That's wonderful. Wow, Henry, you hero.
Don't celebrate yet. It's only one vote.
But it's an important vote. Wait till the council meet.
Do you think Adam suspects you're trying to sway the vote?
I don't know, but I don't think so. If he suspected something, I'd expect him to march in here and be as nasty to me as he always is. But there's no sign of him so far.
Did you find any more votes?
Afraid not. With the meeting coming up, everyone's kind of on edge. I suppose there are lots of people trying to get something from them, or something like that. All we can do is wait.
So now we just have to wait till they vote?
Come back in a few days' time. The councillors should have voted by then.
I will.
How can I help you?
Do you know?
Not yet.
I need a bath.
And what are...
Do you have some pretty girl here who could, keep me company?
My girls, no.
Well, I really need right now.
Great!
I'll gladly...
You cert...
My God. That was... It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I heard they're going to cut down the old oak.
Greetings. What's going on here?
What the fuck do you think is going on?
Let's do business.
You're on.
Let's talk about... Satisfied?
Fine. I was glad to be of help to you, Peter.
Go! Ka! Ka! Go! Quick! Go! 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 Quick! Ka! Quick!
Hey!
Quick! Ja! Whoa! Whoa!
What is it, Mark?
What have you found, boy?
Mark.
Praise God. Good work, lad. Nice out today. Good afternoon.
I've got an offer for you.
Well, well. I never expected him to show up here again. And here he comes to do business. What a surprise!
I need a few fearless men who won't run away even in the face of bloodshed.
So, we're supposed to stick our necks out for you? That doesn't sound tempting.
What if I paid for your help?
Now you're speaking my language. How much are you offering?
What do you say to this? Here you go.
That's nice. Now, tell me, when and where?
Between Horoshan and Miskovitz, there's a hill with a mill on top. Wait for me there, and be prepared for anything.
He who pays the piper calls the tune. We'll be there. See you later.
Quick! Gah! Quick! Go! Quick! Quick! Whoa! An old place, from an old time. Go! Quick! Quick! Ja! Go! Oh, boy! Quick! Go!
Who are you barking at, doggy? You're not allowed here. May God give you help.
Sit. Stay. I heard you lost some kind of medal.
Lost? Someone stole it!
Stole? From what I heard, a magpie took it.
Bollocks. That's what my brother thinks, because he spends all his time looking at birds. Mark my words, someone nicked it.
Folk today. How satisfied are...
Pavel? He's not a bad hand. He's just always trying to get my... Whoever heard of her? He'd do better.
Yeah.
Hey, farewell, sir.
Francis?
Who else, my good wife?
Oh, I'm sorry, Francis, but it's good you're here. I just baked some pies, so have some while they're fresh. I made your favourite too. Poppy seed.
I couldn't ask for a better wife.
You flatterer. I took it off when I was making the dough, like always.
Mana sih nesnya? Sakit mataku.
Hmm? What? Yeah, just you.
Ngebug ya? Adalah. Udah ngebug gini udah. Biarin aja.
Go! Quick! Die! Die! Whoa! Go! Die! Mutt! Here, Mutt! Search.
Look what I have for you. Ka! Go! Quick! Go! Ka! Quick! Ka! Oh, boy.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Here we are. Good.
I hate sweeping.
Listen, I want to ask you and Ada a favour.
Really? Let's hear it then.
I'm in a sticky situation, and I need a few men in case things get out of hand.
Could you go into a little detail?
A slimy Hungarian baron is trying to fleece a young Czech nobleman out of money, and he's looking for men to stop the Hungarian bastard. So you sprang to mind.
And this young lord, he will pay us?
If we save his neck, he better damn well.
Say no more. Whose faces are we going to be smashing?
Well, maybe it won't be necessary in the end. But if the going gets tough, there can be no hesitation. Is that clear?
Clear as day. So where will this little dance be happening?
Wait for us by the mill on top of the hill between Horshan and Miskovitz.
Your wish is my command. I'll get Adder and we'll head out immediately.
I'd like to look...
It'll take... Shit.
What? The one where...
Oh, all right.
I'd like to...
Where's that?
Again?
Always!
All right. I want to...
All right.
Greetings.
Good doggy, good boy.
I'd like to...
It will bother you.
Ka! Quick! Go! 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 Ka! Go! Ka! Ka! Go! Ka!
What have you found, boy?
Here, Mutt! Quick! Quick! Go! Quick! Ka! Quick! Go! Quick! Quick! Ka! Quick! Whoa!
God be with you.
I've arranged reinforcements. They're tough fellas, and I'm sure you'll be satisfied.
Excellent. I'll breathe easier meeting Laszlo knowing that.
Can we leave now to meet with Laszlo for the handover?
We can, if you're ready.
So, let's go. But first, we have to send that boy to the camp.
I'll take care of it. Then we'll leave straight away.
Oh, virami kita.
Would someone please explain what is going on here?
What's that, Farkash? Your plans didn't work out.
Aha. So it is you who owes me an explanation.
There's nothing to explain. We wanted to be sure we'd get out of here alive, even if you tried to trick us.
And we did it well, you sneaky rat.
Well, Sir Jan, perhaps we can strike a deal.
I don't think so, but speak. No nonsense.
Let us go back to the original plan. I will hand over Peter's body to you and all his equipment, and you will pay me the agreed ransom. And then we shall go our own ways. Alive.
What do you think about this?
If we let him run, he'll soon try another crooked trick.
You're right. There'll be one less swine in the world.
Henry, listen to me. You can end this battle here and now and save the lives of my men and yours.
What do you mean?
Kill Jan, and we will let you go. And not empty-handed.
Don't listen to him. He's playing games with you.
You have my word, Henry.
Fuck you, whoreson.
We'll kick your ass! He's dead! Yeah, smash his face in!
Kurwa! Twojej matki to nawet za pieniądze bym nie schł.
Die, you bitch!
Hey, you little
sorry! Nice idiot thinking. Christ, that stings! At least it stopped the bleeding.
Is this the end?
I have the feeling I can now hang up my hat as a messenger.
Yes. We should head home.
I know things didn't turn out the way you wanted, but I held up my end of the bargain.
That's true. It would be dishonorable of me to deny you all of your reward. Here. You've earned it. But something else occurred to me. I'd like to give you my brother's sword. Peter was carrying it when they caught him. If Farkash didn't steal it, it should still be on the cart. Carry it with honor befitting a knight. It's a mighty weapon.
I'll do my best. I wouldn't want to dishonor Peter.
I've only known you a short time, but I believe you wouldn't.
Thank you for your faith in me, sir.
One more thing. Or actually, two more things. Besides a sword, Peter also had a cuirass and a shield, emblazoned with the Sokotleski coat of arms. They're heirlooms, and they're very valuable to us, especially now that Peter's dead. Please, Don't take them. I'll bring them home to remember him by. Well, I no longer have any business here. I should return home and give Peter the funeral he deserves.
I'm sorry it ended this way.
Me too. I don't even want to think about how I'll tell Father. Peter was his firstborn son, his pride and joy, his successor, and on top of it all, a knight.
Well, what you just did was also befitting of a knight.
It was mostly your work.
Oh, come now. You defended the truth and the honor of your family and your brother. Your father can be proud.
If you think so. I'll be going now. It was a pleasure to meet you, Henry.
Godspeed, Sir Yan.
Sialan. Misi
Have
kayak
a
gini
safe
cuma
journey.
125 dikasih. Oh, sialan lu.
Ja! 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 Whoa! Whoa! Go! Huh? Whoa, whoa.
Hey, you! Stop! Now listen to me. Just the prices. Hurry up!
Hold on. Wouldn't you rather know where I stole it? There'll be a lot more in it for you if I tell you.
I'm listening.
There's a village in the direction I came from. The bailiff there doesn't lock up the rat house. Creep in after nightfall, and it's all yours for the taking. I didn't take much myself. There's plenty left.
Fine. But don't let me catch you here again.
And that's what I call an opener. Fuck you! Yeah, fuck that. It won't get me.
By God's will, die!
You silly doggy.
Fucking hurt you. So help me God.
For the 100th time, I don't owe you anything.
Gepriesen sei der Herr. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
Oke, saatnya main misi utama.
Here, Mutt.
Udah habis daging tuh, Mat.
Refrain from sin. Satan is going round our city, and the only defense is piety. Greetings to you.
Good day.
I apologise.
I'm sorry. He looked like he had one foot in the grave not long ago.
Aye, but now it's like he's been left off the leash.
Got his appetite back,
Henry!
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same, but work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Cape Bon, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. So we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
Sounds like a nice place for a romantic evening, eh?
You'll find it in Hotprink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I'll remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noblemen's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
How can I help you?
Where can I...
Easy.
What do you have?
Thanks, and have a nice day, friend.
Take your pick.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
What's that got to do with me? If you want to nose around here, you'll have to go through Chenyek.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyek?
In case you haven't caught on yet, he's not likely to tell you much. He's got this place under his thumb. That's all.
And where can I find this Chenyek?
How do I know? He'll be round here somewhere. Or not. See if he's with Hugo.
And who's he?
You'll recognize him.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyek.
There. It looks better already.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
Who are you? And your people?
Well, I'm Chenyek.
All right. But why all that horse shit about whether I'd fit in with you or not?
Look at it like this. This is a place for a certain sort of people what have their own rules. Although folk usually think we don't play by no rules.
Ah, I reckon I see now.
Grand.
You don't know me, and you don't want to tell me anything. I get that. But there must be some way I can get you to trust me. I'm sure there are things I can help you with.
Course there is. But we're mainly looking for fellas what can handle themselves. Ever since this town got a new lord, we've had to use a bit of violence now and again, innit?
I don't have any problem with violence.
Most times a fella tells me that, it ends badly for him. Anyways, if you want to join us and get some jobs, go across the yard to the barn. You'll find Goliath there, and he'll let you know if you're up to it or not. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll talk.
I'll be on my way.
All right.
I apologize.
All right.
got in our hen house. Before I woke up, it tore apart.
God bless.
As we were fighting up that rooster.
Chen.
If it's birthday.
Well?
You again? First take off all your armor. Best strip off.
Well?
You again? Come on then. It was good to see you, my friend.
Can we talk? Crap. I'll be on my way.
All right.
Prepare to fight.
For the cross!
Ha! Fuck you! Ha!
Ada combo ini, combo baru. Bawa-bawa kanan.
You won't get me! Ha! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Victory awaits!
Why did you do that? You surprise me. Not many fellas can stand up to Goliath.
You know how it is. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. It's all in the technique, isn't it, mate?
You ain't wrong. If you want to give it another go, have a word with Mole. We have this contest, if you get my drift. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No, but there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd, seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobhead. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's Patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner, and then there's the big bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
When our Lord Jesus Christ commanded us to repent, he wanted to believe his whole life to be one of repentance.
Well done, brother! Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The nobility.
While the nobility has the means to spread the Reformation, it lacks the motivation, not to mention that most nobles are corrupted by the Antichrist. The answer is the common people.
Fuck, I'm out of here.
I knew right away that the people who meet here in the hole are a different bunch.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Well, from what you said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way round, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore. Power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Yeah, don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. And then you...
Here's to the Guild.
To the Guild! That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach. and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
No, I don't want to die.
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
All right. I'll head out.
Good luck. Take care, friend.
The city council is organizing another collection for repairs to the fortifications.
Are they out of their bloody minds? They had 2 collections just like...
Good day to you.
That's true. What fortifications you can't defend? See?
I didn't say I would.
My respects.
Take your pick.
Quality merchandise.
Come closer. Don't be shy.
I'm sorry.
Quality goods here.
How can I help?
I'll have a look.
Maybe next time then, sir.
Fruit!
Thank you, sir. And come again.
A wonderful day for a wonderful purchase.
Nice and slow. Ka! Ka! Sit and stay.
Look what I have for you.
Mana sosisnya? Oh, ini. Nah, hawknya harus dibuat lagi sih.
Is there something here? Search! won't catch me in deep water again. My shoulder still hurts from the last time.
Sakit mata. Break. Radona dan chamomile. Ada kucing anjir. Belladonna. Dua eye break. Water. Baik satu. Dua air baik, dua air baik. Buaya 3 ton. Chamomile atau cauldron.
Greetings.
I brought you some...
Sweet jeez. Oh, feet. Oh.
For everything?
Is this... My God.
No great loss. Wasn't that good anyway?
Udah jam segini masih tidur anjir.
Good day to you.
Welcome, sir.
I brought you some food.
Dear God, I must be dreaming. I'll fill my bag. Who should I...
For everything, thank the local guild and King Wenceslas.
Is this how the guild takes care of us? Wonderful. May God bless our King Wenceslas. I'll be with you, sir.
You surprise me.
You know how it is.
You ain't... If you want to...
I'd like to...
What more do you...
Thanks.
Well, farewell, good sir.
God be with you.
Is it normal for a skeleton to sit at the table in this tavern?
Well, of course. When he orders a beer, he gets a rag to go with it. It's a long story. You'd better ask the innkeeper.
Tell me about yourself. How did you end up here?
I used to be a guard in the city watch, but then Sigismund came, and I was running my mouth. So they kicked me out, and I started stealing because I had no choice. But I wasn't very good at it, so I ended up in the pillory. Chenyek and Goliath were strolling around, and we started talking about what I did to end up like that.
Let me guess. They gave you a job?
Yes!
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
And they taught me how to steal properly.
I'll have a beer.
What do you think of the guild?
The guild's the best thing that ever happened to this town. It brings, hope for a change. For us and all the poor people.
What, crime paves the way to a better society?
Well, robbing a thief ain't no sin. When Sigismund's gone, everyone will be better off.
I'm Henry. Chenyek took me into your group.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Hrudosh, but they call me Hog. Rat and I are the main workforce around here.
What does that mean?
We do what Chenyek and Goliath say.
See you soon, my friend.
You nearly tripped over them, and the onion skins are as hard as rocks.
Not today.
God be with
Here
you.
we are. God bless
Christ,
you.
what a new game.
What makes you say that? Did he catch you stealing wood?
Not a chance. The hares in the woods are overbreeding and eating anything they come across.
Greetings to you
All the
two.
way here.
So what? It's not like they'll eat anything of yours. You don't have any fields.
No, but I like to pick mushrooms.
And they ate them all up, eh? Then ask the bailiff to do
God
something
bless you.
about it.
Greetings to you.
You mean like have him go to the woods and scare off these floppy-eared bastards
There's a
himself?
wine, Frank. At least he'd be doing something useful for a change. I'm afraid it'd be easier to make a deal with those hares than with him.
Good boy.
I'll be with you. See you later, my friend.
Welcome.
I brought you...
Sweet Jesus, who do I thank?
All
Is this... May God... See you later, my friend.
As usual. I'm sorry. Well, want another?
I'll be with you, sir.
Got a moment, lad. You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. It's just bullshit, by the way.
You sounded pretty
Aye. I mean, it's every man and Chenyek.
Are you saying he...
More like, I heard from the kind of wine, I have a buyer for it. So if you...
Well, I'll stick to what... I'm not complicated.
Well...
Chenyek said you could...
All that talk, but when it comes... Here's something...
Thank you.
Chicken in wines.
Tell me...
Genya, literally. Well, he's
So, don't you... You don't...
Well, so...
Tell me...
Look, all I want. Farewell, sir.
You're always welcome.
God bless you.
I brought...
Sweet. Oh,
All...
it is me.
Farewell, sir. Of course. Greetings.
I brought you some...
Sweet who do...
For every...
Is this how... May... See you soon, my friend.
Cepet banget kotor bajunya.
Go on,
I
then.
apologize.
I did what you asked me to do.
Great! So you robbed the chest and fed the poor?
I robbed the chest and left the cabbage in it.
Ha ha! Great work! He's in for a big surprise, the red-headed fucker. Good work! What about the beggars?
I fed as many people as I could.
You're a hero. Folk will really appreciate that, you know. They've never eaten like this before. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it? And that feeling of satisfaction. We may not be any richer, and yet...
You know what? I'm beginning to understand the guild's modesty.
See? And now, let's talk about your next job. Just before I tell you more about it, try talking to Rat. I'm sure there are a few side jobs for a chap like you. And Goliath could teach you how to throw a proper punch. He's the best brawler far and wide.
Tell me about yourself. Where are you from, and what brought you here?
Don't you have anything better to do than listen to that kind of rubbish? I'm from Kuttenberg, son of a tailor. I studied at the university identity and... The wisest people in this kingdom know a big change is coming.
You mean that reformation you like to talk about?
A great wind will come and sweep away that which has no firm roots. Then the rain comes and moistens the soil so that new grain can grow on it.
Could you stop with the metaphors?
You're not stupid. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. There's not much more I could tell you about myself. Except maybe when this is all over and we've established this brave new world, I will return to my studies.
You said you have some more work for me. What is it?
Well, you might have noticed there's some houses in Kuttenberg with peculiar symbols on them.
What symbols?
Kind of little markings you'd easily miss if you don't know about them. But you'll spot them if you keep your eyes peeled.
What are they for?
Before we was here, before the guild, even before Sigismund turned up, this whole place was under the thumb of another gang. They didn't have a name, and they wasn't aiming at a greater cause like us. They was mostly thieves, but it was hard to get the drop on them, on account of how cunning they was.
And they used these symbols?
Got them up.
And what were they for, these symbols?
It was a way of marking houses. One of the crew drew a symbol to send a message to the others.
More idea. But what's it got to do with me?
Being able to use them symbols would come in plenty handy for us. Think of all the benefits. We tracked down one of the old gang recently. His name's Hinek, but he used to call himself Greaser. He was a bit of a know-it-all and made fun of everything. I sent Hogg to find out the meaning of the symbols from him, but I'd rather someone else kept an eye on him.
Where can I find this Hinek Greaser fella?
I'm glad you're up for it. His house is on the edge of the check quarter, near the gate.
Farewell, good sir.
I'm interested in the
Plato or
the guild.
Right, General. But if we...
I don't have it.
All right.
I apologize.
I'd like to learn.
What are you?
I'd like to find.
Hey.
Chenyek wants me to do something.
What does he want this time? That idiot would be better off finding himself a woman instead of thinking up damn fool shit. Let me guess. It's something real important that'll help us in our noble cause.
I'm supposed to keep an eye on Hogg, who went to find out the meaning of the old thieves' symbols around Kuttenberg.
And what do you think about it? Are you gonna help it?
What do you think about it?
I think it's a great opportunity for both of us.
You think so?
Look here, friend. If you find out something about them symbols, tell me. And I mean only me. I promise you, we'll make a fortune out of it. They ain't just any old symbols. They're thieves' symbols, see? Help me out, and you won't regret it.
No, I'd rather help Chenyek.
Don't be daft. Think about it. Shenyek's acting like a little kid, letting a great opportunity slip through his fingers. But us two would make a great pair, wouldn't we?
Tell me more about yourself.
What can I tell you? With the guild.
Don't you have any...
Listen, believe me.
What can you...
I'm not... Let me... Whisper.
So why...
I bet.
So you're...
That's right. At least... Well...
Whistling just for fun. I'd like to be here.
Nice and slow.
down, you idiot!
Quick! Quick! Ja! Go! Quick! Ja! Nice and slow. Go! Quick! Ja! Go! Quick! Quick! Go!
What the?
Kenapa warnanya begini?
Go! Quick! Whoa! Whoa! Here you go. Take it.
Greetings.
But he threw me out, and you were surprised. But it was just a simple... You shouldn't be bothering us here. You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Lessons are effective, and I've learned quite a bit already.
These days, we need to rely on ourselves.
Halt! Who's there? Oh, just...
What the fuck happened here?
Well, he had a fall.
A fall? He just fell over all on his own and ended up like this?
On his own? Honest to God. Fell over and died right before my eyes.
Oh, Jesus. Tell me everything from the beginning.
Well, Chenyek sent me to go and ask about them... Like? With me.
And what happened next?
He was laughing in my face, giving me all sorts of riddles. So I lost it and gave him a bit of a slap. Only he caught another one from the table on the way down and it ended up like this.
Chenyek had a hunch this might happen. Did you find out anything about the symbols, at least, before this?
When I start seeing red, I don't ask no questions.
Stupid little shit.
Do you remember anything, at least? Anything?
Well, he talked to me in riddles. So I tell him I ain't no little kid, and to talk to me normal like.
And then?
When he saw the smoke coming out of my ears, he said he'd show me some important parchment, but that annoyed me even more. Do I look like a fucking scribe?
Was there something written on it?
Well, how should I know? I gave him a slap, and that was that. Well, take a look at it yourself. I reckon you got a better head on you. Well, can you read it? Well, can you read it? So, did you read it?
Yes, but unfortunately for you, it's another riddle.
Oh, Della!
Something about a vineyard and running water. I can't make much sense of it.
The bastard! He's fucking with us, even from beyond the grave!
Well, it's our only lead to find out anything about the symbols.
Oh, I don't have the noggin for this shit, Henry. Chenyek has the quickest wit of all of us. If you can't crack it, you can ask him. But please, don't tell him nothing about me. You won't come up with nothing new.
This key's pretty rusty. Can't have been used for quite a while.
You won't come up with nothing new.
Kayaknya di sini nggak sih?
They say no one stands a chance against them. God grant you help.
The Kuttenberg vineyards.
Fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Aye, but he drools all over himself. He gets this feeling that his time's nearly up. Does he get it off nearly all the time? And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him. Aye, once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news. Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that. See you later. God be with you.
Service is kind of slow.
Hinnet gave Hogg a peculiar riddle, and we can't quite figure it out.
Old Greaser was known for those. Tell me then, what did he say?
A vineyard in the town. Strange, but who knows? And yet there it is, quite nearby, by the water that gushes. Now listen and try to keep your eyes open so that you can tell. Shortly after the midday bell, you'll find us where the shadow goes.
How does it taste? Sounds pretty mixed up to me. A vineyard. I only know the one outside of town, but Riddle, one inside of it. It must be something similar to a vineyard, and the part with the water might be a well, or maybe a fountain.
Well, thanks.
Have no fear.
I'll see what I can do. I talked to Knuckles about the symbols.
Let me guess. He wants to use them to get rich.
Well, yes, actually.
That's Knuckles for you. But I think he'll eventually understand, nevertheless.
Stop that business! You're behaving like a child.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Did you hear about what the bailiff's planning?
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city. How's the wine made?
Henry, my lord. So, I'm not sure if the monks use it. Now I don't have to try it yourself.
Thank you.
If God will.
Farewell. Even our Lord rested at the end of the week.
I observe the day of rest, but otherwise, I'm always on the go. I'd feel bad if I wasn't.
Admirable. I hope you keep it up. But even so, I think you should slow down a bit.
These days, we need to rely on ourselves.